because of your social media, you heard about the one breaking up in North Dakota, you know, and the farmer rancher driving into it and getting stuck in it. You know, and it's a terrible thing. And that was just a small hole in this pipeline. Because of it was under so much great pressure, it leaked out thousands of 20,000 gallons of oil, you know, in a matter of 1 day or maybe 2 days before he found it. Now the pipeline that's going to go across Keystone XL is much bigger. I think it's a 32-inch pipe or 42-inch pipe. Now what should that ever break and under so much pressure, how much oil can leak out that in 1 day before it's fixed, you know? 100,000 gallons in 1 day, and this other one was just a small pipe. This one is a huge pipe. Wherever that pipeline goes, in whichever direction it goes, it sure is going to impact and you know, destroy livelihood of people that are in its path. We don't want it this way. It's not coming. It's not benefiting the American people and the native peoples of this land. It's benefiting the pockets of those that own the oil refineries and the diggers, whichever, the Keystone XL, the people that run Keystone XL. So it really isn't doing us anything. And so we want to, as horse owners and riders, show that it not only impacts people, it's going to impact these horses, it's going to impact the wildlife, the pheasants, the birds, everything. Once that oil reaches the groundwater, the drinking water that's in the ground, we won't be able to go out and turn a faucet on and drink from our sink. We're going to be using this. Let me take a drink to show you. That's what is going to happen. What's going to happen once we start drinking bottled water is the people that produce bottled water is going to have water wars. You know, but that's not going to be like right next year. That's going to happen when my children, I have two of my grandchildren is riding, granddaughter's riding here, and my son's here. When they're my age, they'll probably be running into this. And running into paying for a gallon of water, paying just as much as you pay for a gallon of gas. You know, it's you think ahead, that far ahead. It's really a sad scenario, sad outcome. What will happen if that pipeline should go through, if it ever breaks? You know, in Nebraska, the aquifer rises out of the ground every so often, then it goes back in the ground. In some places in Nebraska, and in one place in particular, this lady knows her land. She has a big pond, and sometimes that fills up, and sometimes it goes back down. The whole field sometimes is water because the aquifer comes up out the ground and it goes back in. And it's that close to the surface in Nebraska. And so it's a terrible thing to do. You know, should it be rerouted in towards the east or towards the west? It's still going to have an effect on the crossings, all the rivers it crosses, and all the wildlife that are in its path. And so we're riding to show our support and stand behind those that oppose the Keystone XL pipeline, lifting our support, showing it, riding the sacred Shuakshan. So I guess you can spread that. Give that to those that will listen. If you don't want to listen, it's fine with me. Wocetiye. Thank you.
Thank you.